With the arrival of the Bachmann NG7 range with digital sound, I thought it was a perfect opportunity to look at some of the hidden features of sound decoders. So these use Zemo decoders, so Bachmann have installed them at the factory, and with that come some features that you might not have noticed. So one of them is RailCom. So RailCom, I've got a RailCom enabled system here. This is the Lenz set 101, using the radio handset because it's quite nice for filming. So the first thing in the setup on these locos is that they've got a very long braking delay. So when you close the throttle, it goes on and you use a brake button to bring it to a halt. It's a nice feature. It's a bit like realistic driving. It's not to everyone's taste when the loco coasts on and on and on and on. So how they've achieved that is by using a very high value in the deceleration delay, CV number 4. So we'll come back to RailCom. So we're on the main track, and with RailCom the loco can send information back to the command station. So traditional DCC, you send instructions out and decoders respond, but they are silent, they don't talk back. With RailCom they can. So we go on to programming on main. CV4, from the manual, the Zemo manual, CV4 is deceleration delay. Always read the manuals before you go and do this, because lots of different manufacturers have different setups. So with the Zemo decoder there, they've set a braking delay at 110, which is massive. What I can do is clear that and then write in a value of 10. So now, when I close the throttle, the loco is responsive. I don't have to find the brake button to stop it. So it's just a nice thing that you want to change on the fly, and doing it on programming main through RailCom is quite satisfying to do. So that's the first feature that's hidden on them. The second one is that they have a system called ABC braking, and with a diode matrix, this is a Lenz ABC module, BM1, and we've wired it into the line here with a break in the line. It would be an insulated rail joiner normally, so that what the diodes do is they drop the voltage on one rail, and the decoder can see that. So as it stands, my locomotive will run into this section and it's ignoring the ABC because it's not turned on. So I'm going to turn the ABC on. I've got my module on the right hand rail in the forward direction of travel. So I program it in CV27. So we go in there. CV27. It's off at the moment, and I'm going to change that to a value of 2. So that means that it's responding to the lower voltage on the right hand rail. Let's bring it back so we've got a bit of a run up. So put the sound on for this demo. So you'll see all the way through I'm not changing the throttle. When it crosses the brake in the track there, enters the ABC zone, it stops automatically. What I can do, if I want to restart it, I can use a switch to switch out the ABC system. I haven't wired it up, I just wired the module in. But I'm going to demonstrate that by just jumping over with main track power, and it will start running again. So when I brake it, it stops. When I put main track power through it, it goes again. So you can have that interlinked with a signal, so you can stop a train automatically at a signal. Good thing with ABC, because it's directional dependent, I can drive out of the section backwards. So you can use ABC modules to prevent locos slamming into the buffers at the end of a layout. So that was a quick demonstration of a couple of things that are hidden on decoders that you may not have noticed.